I'm going to start a new project to teach you a very cool effect on our HUD. This effect leaves only the button I want selected with a black border. I will then link 6 new buttons to my main HUD. I've set aside a border texture for our buttons. The idea is simple. Let's place this texture on each button to display only the button that was clicked. As in the previous videos, we will always select the buttons first and then the main HUD to link. We can now scan our HUD to bring our buttons into the system. I'll just make them closer together so it looks nicer. Let's create a new blank function. Blank functions are great for a task that will be repeated many times, so you'll soon understand. I'm going to call it Disable Borders. This function will be responsible for making all buttons invisible. This needs to happen so that the effect is visible only on the clicked button. So whenever we click on a button, it will disable the border of all other buttons and display only its own border. We then need to create 6 actions that will make our 6 buttons invisible. For this we use the Change Color action and leave the alpha at 0. It is important to leave all sides of the buttons invisible, so that nothing is visible. Now that we have the function to disable all borders, let's create the function for the button itself. Here is the simple logic. First we need to disable all the borders. For this we will use the Call a Function action and we will mark the function we created previously. Let's do a simple test before continuing. Let's see if the borders will be hidden when we click button 1. See that with a simple click I disable all my buttons. Now we need to enable only the border of the button that was clicked. To do this, we will change the alpha again to 1, but only for the specific button. We will only show face 4, which is the face that contains the edge texture. Now we have our function ready, we can save and test it. Clicking button 1 will now display a border only on it. Now that we've seen that it works, we can copy this function and assign it to all the other buttons. Let's just edit each specific button to define which button will be visible upon click. Now we can test our new effect made in just a few minutes.